Hello and welcome to New Things Day. I guess New Things Day is getting a day later. I've been recording it the day after. Don't really know why. This is July 26th, 2017. I just ate what can only be described as a salad. Described that way because it was a salad with my new favorite salad topping. And this is where, if I were VH1, pop up video would come in handy, pop up a little corner. Fun fact: Brandon's new favorite salad topping is walnuts. I think it's walnuts. Some kind of nut. It's not a peanut, I know that. Not a cashew. Not a pistachio. It has to be walnuts. What do pecans look like? I don't think it's a pecan. Definitely a walnut. Chestnuts? I know you roast those on fire, so I think you put them on salads. Um, Comics, couple of back issues, but recent back issues, and then a whole bag of books. Bag of books, friend. Bag of books. A whole, and I'm gonna pick it up, and it's probably gonna rip and cause a mess. But an entire brown paper bag, much like my book covers in school. Don't know why that was necessary to put in there. Comics first, as always. Action Comics number 984. I actually dropped the book this week, and I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be mad at me for it. Don't know who. Batman Detective Comics number 961. And I dropped this book solely because of the artist that was in the issue, and I could not do it. I'm not interested. Even if it was only a one-off, I wasn't really interested. Wonder Woman number 27. The book that I dropped, and I am kind of upset about, a little sad, was Doom Patrol. I'm not a fan of Michael Allred. I don't like the whole. I can't say I don't like the whole family because I don't know them, but I don't like the work that they do together. So dropped that. Punisher number 14. If I'm being honest, I didn't really understand what was happening in a lot of the Doom Patrol. I liked it. I enjoyed it, what I was reading, but I was kind of lost most of the time. Cable number 3. Infamous Iron Man number 10. Thanos number 9. WWE number 7. Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers number 1. This is the paper doll variant that I got. There are outfits on the back as well. Commandy Challenge number 7, which I almost dropped, but I feel like because every issue is a different team, it's not fair. I don't know what fair has anything to do with it. Wrong. Mother Panic number 9. I thought about dropping this, but I actually do enjoy this book. I thought about dropping it. I opened it up and flipped through it and realized I do actually really enjoy this book. So Mother Panic stays. The Damned number 3. I'm still getting this, and I'm going to be honest. I'm still kind of enjoying it. So I look forward to reading that. And then a book that didn't even know my shop ordered, didn't even know I was interested in, but I hopped on it, is Faith and the Future Force number 1. And then I guess the book that took the place of Doom Patrol in my pull, because for some reason I need to have 75 books at all times. This is Iceman number 3. I read the first 2, and I enjoyed them a lot. I like this book. I'm excited about see where it goes. And then some back issues. My shop bought a collection, and in the collection were a lot of non-Big 2 titles, a lot of Image stuff, a lot of independent stuff. And also in there were some runs of some Valiant books. So I will be picking up these Valiant runs, a couple every week, I think. Now, it may be kind of a scumbag thing to do because, I mean, I work there, so I kind of get first dibs on them before they go in the back issues. But I guess that's a perk. I mean, I still feel kind of like a scumbag doing it, but you know, I guess yeah, you gotta be a heel sometimes. This is Bloodshot Zero, Bloodshot number 1, and Bloodshot number 2. I think there's a Bloodshot run of up to like 18 or so. So I'm gonna pick all the Bloodshot up. There's some. I don't know if there's a Ninjak run. There's a few. There's a few runs there. I can't remember all of what they are. I don't think there's any Faith though, because I would have hopped on the Faith. If I would have seen them, I would have got those first. But I'm excited to read these. I've heard pretty damn good things about the new Valiant series. Oh, I should just end the video now. But yeah, I'm excited to read those. And I did buy one other thing, but it's not for me. Somebody will get that. I'm pointing over here. There's not literally nothing over here. Don't know what I was aiming that at. Somebody will get that in the mail. So, bag of books, friend. Here comes some games. First up, everybody. I told this story a bunch. There was a book sale. You fill a bag up for $5 or $4, I think it was, and I filled 5 bags up. So this is one of the bags. We'll see if we get through it because I'm pretty good at packing bags full of books. Here we go. Hit Parade of Mystery Stories. Hit Parade, obviously, that magazine that I think Slipknot published themselves. They run every cover. That's a niche joke. If you get that joke, we are definitely friends because that's a fucking good joke. Hit Parade of Mystery Stories includes stories by Agatha Christie, A. Conan Doyle, Marjorie Allenham. It's published by Scholastic Book Services in New York. I don't see a price on here anywhere. So I'm just going to have to take a wild guess on this thing. 1964, I'm going to say. And that's just out of nowhere. First printing, December 1963. It's looking good. Maybe have a good run here. Next book, it's 2005, I guess, 1950. Next up is A Season in Purgatory by Dominic Dunn. Paperback, cover price, $6.99. In pretty decent shape. I'm going to say 90, wrong. No, right, 98. 98 on Season in Purgatory, although I think I'm too early. And it was I'm too late. Published in 93, Season in Purgatory. Next up, Dean Koontz, The Servants of Twilight. And I need to get a list out because I have a lot of the Dean Koontz books. He's a local guy. Local-ish. He was, I think he lived a couple miles away. By a couple miles, I might mean 100. Not that far. Might be that far. What am I, a map? So his books are very easy to find around here. So have most of them, but didn't have Servants of Twilight. Cover price of $5.50 again. 90. I'm gonna say it's 93 also. I'm gonna say this thing was right in that wheelhouse, right in 93. And this is this is the Berkeley edition, I believe. Yes, the Berkeley edition was published in 1990. 1990 on that. Next up, this book entitled Wild by Fabio. I know he was on a lot of the covers of the romance books, but the fact that he wrote this one and is on the cover, can't pass it up. That's a must get. That's a definite get. Cover price. Oh, wow, his face is everywhere on this thing. $6.99, Canadian $8.50. There is a thing in here that you can ship away to get 4 free books for your introduction to Kensington Choice. Don't know any of those people. I don't know on this thing. 95 for Wild. Fabio was 97. Fabio was fucking writing books in 97. Attaboy, Fabio. F. Paul Wilson, Implant. I read a book by F. Paul Wilson. Can't really remember what it is. I think there was a dragon in it or something. The Tome. Nope, that's not it. The Touch. Might have been The Touch. Huh. I think it's called The Touch. He may have also written a book called The Touch, but I read a different book. Let's see if it's on here. I don't know what that says. Cover price of $6.99. Published by Forge Fiction. I'm going to say 1992 for Implant. 92. Oh, hold on. Where's the copyright page? Where's the copyright page? Hold on. There's also by F. Paul Wilson here, so we'll get there also. This was published 1995. 1995 for Implant by F. Paul Wilson. Also by F. Paul Wilson. Healer? Nope. Wheels Within Wheels? Nope. Enemy of the State? Mm-mm. Black Wind? Negative. Soft and Others? No. Die Town World? Absolutely not. The Terry? False. Sibs? Mm-mm. The Select? Negatory. Deep as Marrow? False. Oh, the Adversary Cycle. That's what I read. I read one of these. Don't think it was the Keep. I think it was the Tomb. Which means I started on the second book of the series. That's always fun. That's always a fun thing to learn. So 95 for F. Paul Wilson's Implant. I think it was 95. Nobody really cares. Wind, Sand, and Stars by Antoine de Saint. Antoine de Saint Exupéry. Exupéry. I don't know how to pronounce the E with the accent. I apologize. This was published by Harcourt Brace Jovanovich. Harcourt Brace Jovanovich. No cover price on it though. Oh no, there is $3.95. $3.95. So this thing, I'm gonna say 80s. I'm gonna say it's 85. 85 for Wind, Sand, and Stars. Wow, way off. 1967. This printing came out. Wow, I should give up now. I should absolutely give up now. Next up, Michael Marshall's The Straw Men. On the front there, Stephen King said it's a masterpiece, so, that means it has to be. $6.99 US. I'm going to say 98. This thing looks newer. Well, I guess 98 isn't newer at this point, but it's newer than other books. Well, it is newer. 2002. 2002, this edition came out. Yeah, I'm not going to get through this whole box. Because when I do the videos, I turn the AC off, and it is warming up in here because I emit a lot of heat. My body sits at a normal resting temperature of 108.7 degrees. I think that's healthy. It burns away all the infections. It burns away anything that is wrong inside of me. I've never went to the doctor, so if that's not right, then let me know, because that's how it's been all my life. I'm pretty sure that I'm, like Foreigner told me, I'm hot-blooded. Check it and see. They only had a fever of 103. I range between, 115, 108, maybe 107 on a bad day. What a bad bit. What an awful, awful bit. Any bit that Foreigner's brought into is an awful bit. This is William Kinzel's Mind Over Murder. What a weird, weird cover. I love it. I love it. Mind Over Murder. Cover price of $2.95. So this mystery book, they were either trying to get it moving or it was early. I'm gonna say 86 on Mind Over Murder. Earlier, 1982. 1982 for Mind Over Murder. Man, but that book cover killed it for 82. Oh, what another great cover. With a Bear Bodkin by Cyril Hare. A classic novel of suspense. $2.25. $2.25. Look at that great cover. Fantastic. $2.25 for this thing. I'm going to say 82. I think it's earlier. No, I'm saying 75. Oh boy. I should have stuck with 82. This is the first perennial library edition published in 1980. 1980 for With a Bear Bodkin. Next up, Brad Meltzer's The First Council. I'm a fan of Brad Meltzer's work, so I have to pick these up when I see them. The problem is, all of his books seem to go in they're in different series. And every time I see one, it's not in a series that I own, and then when I do get it, I don't have the first one. So I don't know what this one's about. I don't know if it's Beecher White or the other one, but I have it. Cover price of $7.99. Doesn't look like it's about Beecher White. But $7.99, I'm going to say 2003 for the first Council. And 2001. First paperback printing December 2001 for Brad Meltzer's first Council. Next up is Dennis Lehane's Shutter Island. Didn't own a copy of this, I don't think. Because if I did, I don't think I would have bought this unless I have it in like a hardback or something. Either way, have this now. Cover price of $7.99. So I'm going to say 2002 for Shutter Island. And it is 2003. Copyright 2003. Thank you, Dennis Lehane. Don't know why I'm thanking you. Oh, weird I didn't have this also. This is a book that you'd think I would have owned. This is William Styron's Sophie's Choice. I think I read it in school, but I didn't own it. I do now. It's a pretty thick book, and the writing's pretty small. I don't think I remember it being that large. Cover price $3.95, published by Bantam Books. This edition, I'm going to say, came out in 1977. 77 for Sophie's Choice, the Bantam edition. And we have... This is the 10th printing. Oh, I was way off. The original didn't come out until 79. Wow, I'm awful. I'm awful at this game. This is the 10th printing, 1983. 1983. Wow, I didn't know when Sophie's Choice came out. I feel like an idiot. John R. Maxim's Haven. Look at that cover. That cover screams 90s. It's like an Image comic. $6.99 cover price. Published by Avon. Entitled Suspense. I'm going to say 2001 for Haven. I think it might be later. Nope, earlier. 1999. It says 97. Then it says first Avon paperback 98. But then there's something in here copyrighted in 99. This book's a mess. I'm saying 99. Oh, I love this cover too. If I can get this sticker off it, there's an old sticker on this thing. This is Porcelain Dolls Don't Bleed by Colorado's new Agatha Christie. That's what it says. It says that larger than her name, which is Christina Vale. Or Vale. Has to be Vale. But yeah, it actually says Colorado's new Agatha Christie larger than the title of the book. And if I ever get the sticker off, I will show you as such. But this sticker is old, and it's really, really on there. This is probably something I could have done off camera. And if I cared at all about editing, I'd have done that pop-up thing earlier with the salad topper. Also probably would have edited this out. I think I'm pulling off some of the cover, so I'm going to refrain from doing what I'm doing. I say as I continue. What is happening? Nobody wants this. Nobody wants to... Whatever. This is Porcelain Dolls Don't Bleed by Christina Vale, Colorado's new Agatha Christie. That cover is amazing. I love that cover. Cover price, none. Jacket design and doll by Mario Rivoli. There's Christina Vale right there. I haven't heard about her since. So, oh, there's a cover price on the front, $3.95. So I'm going to say this thing, if they're touting her as Colorado's new Agatha Christie, I'm going to say this is 86. Let's see. It is no copyright page. Okay, that's good. That helps us. First edition, November 1981. 81 for Porcelain Dolls Don't Bleed. This is Bowie, a novel of the life of Jim Bowie by Randy Lee Eichhoff and Leonard C. Lewis. I like historical fiction, and I imagine that's what this is. It doesn't seem like a biography. Well, I guess it says it's a novel right there. I'm an idiot. Cover price $6.99. I'm going to say 1996 for Bowie. And 1998. Bowie was... Hold on. Nope, this is the first mass market edition, February 2000. Okay. I guess I probably could have told that by the cover design. Definitely does have a later design than what I was guessing. Poseidon's Shadow by A.P. Corbin. Nope, Cobrin. A.P. Cobrin. Cover price of $275, published by Dell. Amazing cover on that thing. I love that look. 1982 for Poseidon's Shadow. It was published 1979, but the first Dell printing 1980, only 2 years off. Bada boom. The next one I get right, I'm stopping because this book is full. Actually, I don't know because they're hardbacks at the bottom. I don't know if I want to continue or not. I don't know how long I've been going. Nobody cares at this point. This is Honor Thy Father by Gay Talese. The most explosive mafia story of all time from the publishers of The Godfather. I guess it spent 5 months on the New York Times bestseller list. That's not a piece of trivia I knew. That's a piece that's on the cover. Published by Fawcett Crest. Cover price of $175. I'm going to say 1980 on the dot. 80. I think it's earlier. I think it's 77. Wow, way earlier. 1971. 1971 for Honor Thy Father. God damn it. The Floating Opera by John Barth. I love this cover as well. Comparing to, nope, not reading those names because I don't want to butcher them all. Cover price of $125. So I'm going to say 1976 on this. The Floating Opera by John Barth. I love that cover. 77 is what I said. And this is the third printing. It appears 1972. So, still going. Still moving forward. Still moving strong. This is Aiken, Selected Poems. I'm not familiar with the poetry of Aiken. This is a hardback with no dust jacket and a sticker that somebody put right on the book and then colored over with a Sharpie, which is always fun. That's always a fun thing to see. But yeah, it's just a hardback. So no cover price. I'm going to say this thing is 1970 even. 70 on the dot. And it is 1964. Second printing, 1964. Man, I'm not doing well today. Next up, A History of World in 6 Glasses by Tom Standage. And this has a cover price of $15.95. And I like the idea of this, where he's kind of giving you the history of the world and the different drinks that different places consume. And I like the idea of that. Cover price of $15.95. I'm going to say this is 2004. Later than a lot of the other ones I got, but I think this is an 04 book. It's probably later than that even. 06. 2006 for A History of World in 6 Glasses. We're still moving. I'm going to finish this box for you one right. This is Smashed, Story of a Drunken Girlhood by Corinne Zalkax. Zelkas? Zailckas. Zelkax. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I apologize. Corinne Zelkax. Story of a Drunken Childhood. There is a cover price on here, but I can't see it because there's a sticker there. Published by Penguin. But to me, this cover kind of screams 2007 for Smashed. And it is 2005. This is a Penguin edition, 2006. Great. Glad I changed it. I don't know if I had that at the beginning. Anyway. All right, here we go. Still moving on. Oh, what an amazing cover. All My Sins Remembered by Joe Halderman. This thing's pretty old. It doesn't have. It's a book club edition. Look at that cover. That is amazing stuff. There's a dragon, a snake, a naked man, a skull, some letters. What's happening on this thing? Is that a sun? There's a sun there. Sun kind of looks like Shumagorath. This has to be 1971. I can't see this being any later than 71. I kind of want to read this too. 77. Makes sense. 1977. All right, here we go. Still rolling. Supreme Courtship, a novel by Christopher Buckley. Cover price of $24.99. So this thing's fairly newer compared to everything else I've had. I'm going to say 2011 on Supreme Courtship. And Supreme Courtship is 2008. Man, let's keep bobbing around. Getting close, but keep bobbing around. Supreme Courtship by Christopher Buckley, 2008. Oh, boy. Kipling, a selection of his stories and poems by John Beecroft. So I don't know if I imagine he selected them. Illustrated by Richard M. Powers. This is volume 1, published by Doubleday. Gorgeous looking book, also. Just a wonderful cover there. Love it. No cover price. It's a book club edition. So I'm going to say 1969. This thing looks fairly old. The decal edge might give it away a bit, but I'm going to say 69. The illustrations of this thing are gorgeous. This is copyright 1956. 1956. So I was even off. I went too late on that one. Next up, everybody already left. This is My Friend Leonard by James Frey. James Frey of Million Little Pieces fame. Didn't even know he wrote another book. Cover price of $15. $15. I'm going to say this is 2007. 2007 for this guy, for My Friend Leonard. And first Riverhead Trade Paperback Edition, 2006. So, got close with that one. Literally have 5 books left, so I might as well just finish. This is by Pegmasters Hobrock, Asphetida, Asafoetida. That Was My Bag. Now, I know I probably pronounced that wrong. Asafoetida. I'm not sure. I imagine it's a name. Published by Doris and Company. Now, it says on here they were a publisher since the 1920. So this is definitely newer than 1920. Published in Philly, it appears. I'm going to guess 1954 on Asafoetida. And I will be wrong. It's way later than that. It's 1973. Put that down there. Next up is Rousey. My Fight, Your Fight by Ronda Rousey. Cover price unknown. Nope, wrong. $27.95. $27.95 on Rousey. I'm gonna say this thing 2015. I'm gonna say for the Rousey biography, 2015, published by Reagan Arts. Copyright 2015. First Reagan Arts hardcover edition, May 2015. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Don't know who I'm thanking. I guess the guy I was talking to over there. I'll just finish this bag. I got 3 books left. This is The Uncoupling. It's a novel by Meg Wolitzer. This thing looks fairly new also. Cover price of $25.95. I'm going to say this is a 2015 book also. No, I'm going to bump it up one. I'm going to say this is 2016. Wrong. I'm taking it down one. This is 2014. Uncoupling is 2014. Well, should have bumped it down a few more. 2011. 2011 on The Uncoupling. 2 left. Home stretch. The Yellow Birds. I don't like that cover. By Kevin Powers. A novel. The cover's nice, but there's a sticker that somebody ripped off it, so it leaves that white mark up there. Cover price of $24.99. I'm going to say it's 2009 for Yellow Birds. 2009. And for Yellow Birds by Kevin Powers, it's first edition 2012. So the world's ending. 2012. Get it? That's the joke there. Last but not least, The Caveman's Valentine, a novel by George Dawes Green. Cover price of don't know. Well, I just saw a year, so that's not going to help. I'm going to leave and pretend I got the other one right. The Caveman's Valentine by George Dawes Green. I saw there was a copyright on the inside of the cover that said 94. So I'm just going to guess 94. Be on the safe side. And, yep, copyright 1994. Winner. 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 All right, that's it. I'll get out of your hair. The only bummer here is there were no Archies in that pile. I'm bummed out about it. I can't even hold. I'm still gonna say it. Definitely still gonna say it. But if there's not in here, it kind of, doesn't really help out my cause of trying to get people to, first off, love yourselves and love each other. And secondly, read goddamn Archie. Still don't know why I do this. I don't know why I do this. I don't make a fucking screenshot anymore. It's just madness. It's madness. It's macho madness. Snap it into Slim Jims. He started making new turkey Slim Jims. I'm really excited about a turkey Slim Jim. I don't know what's in a normal Slim Jim. They don't really say they're beef. Some of them do. Or are they just beef snacks? What's in a Slim Jim?